Hello everybody, Legit Steven here, and I'll be right back. I gotta pause the video real quick and do something, so I will be back in literally about 2 seconds. Okay, I am back, sorry about that, and on to Legit Steven. So I'm doing some more Terraria training today. I don't know what I will be doing. I'm gonna need to build another 2 houses that I can get a goblin tinkerer, cause last time I built 2 houses I believe I got an arms dealer and a dryad. Not what I wanted. So I'll go again and hope for something better, even though I'm sure the better thing won't come. I'm sorry, I gotta pause the video one more time. I apologize, I forgot I had to do one more thing. Again, I will be back in literally 1 second. Okay, I am back, and if you were wondering, I was exiting out of Skype so that I would not. Why is my? What's going on? Oh no! Oh, that is so bad. Guys, I'm gonna tell you a story while I adjust this stuff. I don't know what happened. I guess like my computer must have completely just. I don't even know, but it changed all the controls. And I'll tell you why I have my controls set how they are. It's because my first person that I watched was Nightmare RH when he played Minecraft. So I learned to do everything like this. And throw, what was throw for me? I think this is. Inventory I use as I, just like I do on Minecraft. And quick buff is that. Quick mana, I always just have the mana flower. This, I never use it, so I'll do enter, I guess. Wait, that's right, shift. Enter. Auto select I never use, but I'll put it as right control. Back. So I should be good now. Okay, now while I load it the second time, which it shouldn't take very long, but still, I have to tell y'all some stuff. So, I'm going to be doing this series today, like not the rest of it, but also, I'm going to do a super flat survival, which I thought I was original and I came up with that all on my own. I was wrong, apparently. A bunch of other people have already done a series like that, but I'm doing it kind of differently. I'm not playing it in hardcore mode or anything, but I'm pretty much going to be trying to survive on a super flat world while I pretty much just survive. But I have to wait for 1.3 so that I can do the villager trading and stuff like that. After I have 1.3, it'll make it about 10 times easier, because the villager trading will be a supply of pretty much anything I could possibly need. So I could eventually, in theory, gain diamonds from villager trading and have them on the world. So I'm going to wait until that time to do that and hope that I can do it pretty well, so that it isn't the kind of series that like 2 days after it starts it fails, because I don't want to have that kind of series. I also want to do this though. Quick stack. Okay, so I'll go into that. I have to store my money. I'm not gonna walk around with pretty much all my money. I hate not having rocket boots too. Okay, what do I got in here? There. Let's get that. Let's make the basics that I must have. 1 door, 2 chair, and 2 workbenches. I'm gonna need to go chop down some trees pretty soon. Okay. Not right now though. I hope this is enough. Wood, stone, walls. Okay, let's see. Will it be? It'll probably be pretty close. It might be. We'll see. So yeah, but while I do this, while I build, building to me seems kind of boring, but I don't want to cut anything out. I want to show you everything that I do on a series so that y'all know I do it completely legit. But while I build, I think it's just pretty boring. Like, I mean, you're just building. There's not much you can do with it. Well, I mean, there's much less you can do with building on Terraria than you can Minecraft. But everybody, like, so many people, I'm not saying everybody, but so many people, like, compare this game to Minecraft. And here's what it is. This game took aspects of Minecraft. Yeah, that might be the right thing. Took some of the good things from Minecraft and put it on their game. Minecraft took some of the good things from, like, I think it was like Infominer or something like that. I never actually played that game. I just heard that's what they did. And used it on Minecraft, which did make a great game. It made Minecraft very good. It made it what it is today, which has like over 7 million copies sold, I'm pretty sure. I'm probably wrong, but if I'm right, let me know. So, it is like, no game can be completely all the way original. It's like, what was the first-person shooter? Wasn't it like Call of Duty or something, or Modern Warfare? I don't know. I don't play too many first-person shooters. Mostly because you need to have like a good game system such as an Xbox to do it pretty well. But I don't have an Xbox. I'm getting one though. After I get an Xbox, I'm gonna be doing so many games you have no idea. One of the first games I'm planning on doing with the Xbox, I'm probably gonna do a Black Ops playthrough because I love that game. I'm not the best at it. I'm not very good at it, but I love the game, so I'll be doing that. I want some meteor armor. That wasn't random. I really do want meteor armor. Huh. What now? Okay, so, Black Ops. The only thing I'm really good at for Black Ops is, Sticks and Stones, which that's not very good because Sticks and Stones is one of those gambling games. Even though I love the gambling aspect of it, but still. Okay, I need another 2 rotten chunks. Let's head there, and I'll just get them and I'll try to fight them today. It'd be kind of nice to fight them today. I just won't drown like I did last time. And after this, I should be able to make the meteor armor. Yeah, I'm gonna make some meteor armor. I'm gonna have the stuff for shadow armor. Then I'm gonna go get like 10 meteorites and just make meteor armor, you know? I think that's what everyone should do. But then meteor armor, you have to kill like, you have to kill 10 meteorites to actually get it because of how many bars it takes. So, yeah, good times. Love making meteor armor. Oh, thank God I'm not dead. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I just realized I do actually need 2 more rotten chunks. I don't know how I didn't realize that, but I guess I didn't. Okay, so come at me. There. Oh, this could be the 2 rotten chunks that I need. Huh, it's not. That's nice. Okay, there's 1. Whenever you want something, it'll never come. But when you don't, it'll always be right there. Like, I never want these things to show up. Then now I do, and none of them are showing up, you know? Come on. Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, what was that from? I don't even remember. Huh. Tell me what that was from. Was that from like Alvin and the Chipmunks or something? I don't know. Oh, his name is Noggs. What a stupid name. I'm glad he finally showed up, but I mean, what a dumb name, Noggs. I'm sorry if any of your names is Noggs, but I mean, Noggs. Noggs. I don't know. When I try to do this, I'll tell you all a story. So what story can I tell you? Let's just think. Dun 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 Huh. Yeah, I can't think of a story. Not even gonna lie and try to like make one up on the spot. But, huh. I've had a lot happen in my life. I should be able to come up with one story. Let's see. Huh. Oh, wow. I'll take it. Huh. Oh wait, there's a demon altar right there. Where am I going? Okay. One time, when I was... How old was I? I have no idea. Probably like 7 or so. I think. Yeah, I'd say 7, maybe. Okay, fine. I think I was actually like 4. And... Yeah, I was 4. And I got a red balloon. I don't remember how. But I had a red balloon, and it was not a helium balloon. It wouldn't stay going up in the air no matter what. It was an air and helium mixed balloon, I think. I really don't know about the physics of a balloon at all. But I know the first day of it, that I had it, it would float. And I actually dropped it, and it floated up to the ceiling, and I had to wait overnight for it to come back down. So I remember that much, but... I don't know what kind of balloon it actually was. So I had this balloon, and it was a pretty nice balloon, not gonna lie. It was like red. It was red and it was shiny. Well, not really shiny, but it was just kind of red. It was kind of like the look of the balloon that they have on this game. But that's besides the point. So the balloon I had it for just a day. Because as I said, it had floated up to the ceiling and I couldn't get it again. So, overnight, when it came back, I played a game that I'm sure most people have played when they were children. Which was a game try to keep the balloon in the air. So you would be hitting it and just trying to keep it in the air, you know? I'm sure many people played that game, probably you have too. And if you haven't played that game, wow, you need to. Like, that's a requirement. Go buy a balloon right now and play that game. So I was hitting it around, and I hit it, and I was running after it. I was really chasing it, because I'm like, I was being a tryhard. I would not let it touch the ground. That was not going to happen. I was like, I have the option. It was like life or death. If it touches the ground, mission failed, and my entire crew dies. If you want to look at it in the military perspective. But I was playing with my balloon, and I hit it, and it went to, like, the reason I was playing it in the entry hall, and I have a little room that we call the ping pong room right next to it, and we only call it that because we used to have a ping pong table there, like, years ago, but we sold it. We just never renamed it, so it's still called the ping pong room. And I think we might be getting another ping pong table, but that's besides the point. You might get some gameplay of me playing ping pong. You know, I'm so not good at ping pong, you have no idea. I kind of like ping pong though. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I hit it, and how we have it, like, we have it, see at the end of this thing right there? That would be like a little door in. And the end of that right there would be another little door in. And that's how it would work. So this would be an area from here all the way to here would be an area. And there'd be a corner there, and a corner there. And these things, they wouldn't have a door, it would just be open, so you could just freely walk into it, no opening a door, no hassle, nothing like that. So what happened was, I was chasing the balloon, I chased it right into the corner of the wall, and it didn't hurt, really. It hurt a little, and I like fell down and all that, but I'm like, I must be fine. I put my hand up to my head though, just, you know, make sure. I thought I'd have a bump or something, and my hand comes back red, like I was bleeding, really bad. So, it was like as red as this cursor. See, and that's pretty red. It would be like this. That's how red my hand was. But anyway, so we go to the hospital because, you know, I'm bleeding out. I'm a little kid. When you're bleeding out, what do you think to do? You're wrapped in bandages? No, you think go to the hospital or go to the emergency room. I think we went to the ER. Emergency room if you live in like Canada or Russia or something. That wasn't racist, by the way. I don't know if they have that kind of stuff. They probably do, though. Anyway, so we go to the ER, and at the ER we treat it with some stitches. And I didn't get I think I actually did get anesthetic, but they didn't pass me out. I don't remember it because it was so long ago. They might have passed me out. I really don't know. But anyway, I got the stitches, and it didn't really hurt. It didn't hurt as much as it did when I had to get a staple in my head, and I'll tell you that story another time. But I've gotten hurt a lot in my life, you know? Like, I've had to get a staple in my head, I've had to... Let's see, I've had to get stitches, I've had to get a staple in my head. I think I may have once broken a bone, but I really don't remember. Actually, no, I don't think I've ever broken a bone, but I might have. Let's see, Shadow Helmet, Shadow Scale Mail, Shadow Greaves. Yes! Let's put all that back in. Let's go back to my jungle chest and put in... This will be my jungle and corrupt chest. Okay, I think that's a pretty good way to organize. Let's get everything from the corruption out. With this stuff. Yeah, there's very little stuff from the corruption though. Deathweed. Corrupt seeds, that can count. Worm tooth, even though I'll just sell them because they're of no use at all. How about this? More worm tooth. Deathweed. Okay, let's just see what I got. Corrupt seeds again. That's it. Okay. So I'll just quick stack. Let's put those both in my own dough. And I'll take that out. And I don't know what I'll do with that, but I'll just hang on to it for now. And I got my shadow armor. I like shadow armor. It looks pretty good, not gonna lie. It's not my favorite armor though. My favorite armor is like armor that I didn't design myself, of course, but I have never seen anyone else wear it. So we'll just see when it comes to us. It's gonna take a while though. I promise you that. I think it was worth making that silver armor to get this. So I'm headed back underground for one reason and only one reason at all. Gosh, I love this armor. Look at that looks. Oh wait, I know what to do. What am I doing? I'm stupid. I know exactly what to do. Okay, pull out all that gold. Okay, let's head up to Nogs. Okay, please have what I think you have. You have a grappling hook. Aw, that's really unreasonable price. And I, of course, still buy it. Get rid of that. Let's buy Tinker's Workshop too, and Rocket Boots. Now, I might not have been doing the right things buying all this stuff right now, because now I have a little money, but I think all this stuff is going to be definitely worth the price. Okay, let's get Spectral Boots. Sweet. That's very good. It's a 16% increased melee. Faster, that's good. Wait, what was precise? Plus 1% critical strike attack chance. What? Whatever. I just know it lets me run fast and fly. And that's perfectly fine with me. I'm gonna keep the enchanted boomerang though, because I think I can make something out of it later on. Let's get rid of the enchanted boomerang. The flintlock pistol. I should have better stuff at this point so that I wouldn't need to keep the harpoon and the ruthless ball of hurt. So I know I'll never use the ball of hurt anyway. Zoom, zoom. Now my only concern is I think I'm gonna need to go to the dungeon pretty soon. I'll save up some money and I'll get a mini shark, and then I'll go to the underground. I'll go to the what's it called? Underworld. Why am I going to corruption? I'll go to the underworld and I'll get some hellstone and I'll make a phoenix blaster if I can. Wait, no, phoenix blaster requires an item from the dungeon, doesn't it? I don't remember. I just know it's a pretty good weapon. But one thing I always have before I kill the wall of flesh is a certain sword, and I believe it's called the Night Edge. And I want it. And I will have it before I go kill the wall of flesh. You know, I'm just gonna do this and save me trouble next time. There, just drain that water, I don't care. Yes, a skeleton, right when I probably won't need it. I'm sure I'm gonna get like so many hooks now that I have my grappling hook. Cause that's just how like it works. They just like, they never give you it when you need it. Then when you don't need it anymore, they'll give you it every time. Wait, why am I going down like this? Oh, stupid. I just realized the major flaw in that. That's not how I should be doing it. So let's just go and do it right here. Let's float. My meteor max. See, this is when I'm really gonna need a to stop lagging. 2. What I'm gonna really need now, top priority at this point, is gonna be a lucky horseshoe. Because lucky horseshoe is very, very helpful. It's gonna go down. Let's do that. And that, so that y'all will be able to see pretty well. Because for some reason I think YouTube, like, when it uploads stuff, it like thinks that you want it to be dark, like you're doing a horror movie, so it does keep it dark. So I don't know, but I don't know how to fix that, so sorry, but can't do anything. Okay. Let's see what I got. Nothing good. That's fine. That's fine too. Go there. Okay. I'm trying to keep away from the water. Because water is a pain. But I will get to the underworld, promise. No matter how long it takes. And it will take some time. And I know it will. I'd like for it to just be a straight fall, but if I can't do that, oh well. I can, as long as I get there, I think I'll be fine. So yeah. This is gonna be a very boring part, so I feel like I'll tell you the story of me getting a staple in my head, okay? So, at my old school, I did switch schools. I've switched school twice between that. Once because I guess we just wanted to switch schools. Second time because I graduated 8th grade and I'm going to high school. And that happened only a few days ago. So I am a high school now, I'm a freshman. I am going to a new school though. So I have to still meet people and all that stuff, but I'm sure I'll have plenty of high school stories to tell y'all all later. But right now, the story I got for you is, it was at my old school. I'd say 4th grade, I guess. 4th grade, definitely 4th grade. So, it was Friday. I know it was Friday because every Friday for 4th grade, we would play, a game of dodgeball. And by a game of dodgeball, I mean the entire, like, hour of PE we would play dodgeball. And that was good for me, because I loved dodgeball. Most because I could throw decently. I couldn't really catch good at all, because I didn't have that coordination. But I could dodge, and I could throw decently. I didn't really ever throw it, though, until later on, because in 4th grade I would always like to be on the losing team, because if you're on the winning team, you'd only get the ball every once in a while. You could throw it at one person. Oh, that's all fine, good and dandy, but it's boring. So I like to be on the losing team for dodgeball, and it gets you just more action. And I like to be also on the losing team the last like 2 or 3 people, so that you're having to dodge about 10 balls at the same time. Because I think that's actually a lot funner than just like standing there and every like once 10 minutes a ball comes your way, you know? You might not know, but I do. So, you know, I liked playing it like that. I liked being on the losing team. And so I would rarely win dodgeball, but that was just fine with me. I didn't need to win, I just wanted to have some fun. So, are you kidding me? Go away. Like, no. Okay, I'm gonna head down here. Okay, I made it here. So what I should do now is get this stone. Yeah, do that. And then build up like this. And so, yeah, I would always like to be on the losing team. And that's not, I would never get hurt in dodgeball though, because we used balls that are like, they weren't really rubber, but they were like kind of foam. So, getting hurt in dodgeball at our school was kind of, if you got hurt, there was something wrong with you. Because it's a foam ball, it was nearly impossible to get hurt by them. But anyway, so we were playing a game, and I don't remember how many people were left, but I think I got out actually pretty early, which I normally don't do. I guess I was having either a bad game or I just got unlucky. Don't know. Probably got unlucky, but oh well. So I went, and we would sit down at the side until they called jailbreak, which would, you know, if you've never played dodgeball, again, there might be something wrong with you, but you need to, because that's like never watching Aladdin, you know? I hope I don't get comments saying, what's Aladdin? Because, you know, Aladdin, that's like a main Disney movie. Like, Jasmine, she was my hero. Like, forget all those people, like, what are their names? Like, Rosie O'Donnell? I don't know what she does. I think, was she, like, in a women's rights movement? Was she? I think she was. But forget all them for women's rights. I mean, we want Jasmine for women's rights. I mean, come on. No one can say no to Jasmine as long as she's fully in costume. I mean, there you go. Jasmine for women's rights. Who wouldn't vote for that? Anyway, so I completely lost my train of thought. Oh wow. Okay, the dodgeball thing. So I got out, and when I go out, I normally just slide out. Don't really know why, but I like to slide out of it. Just kind of, I don't know. This is something that I would normally do. So I ran over to the area that we would sit on the side of the gym, and I slid, and there was a bleacher right behind us where we would sit, and I slid right into the bleacher, and my head hit it, and it hit it hard. But I mean, I was like, I didn't think it hurt. It didn't hurt very much. I don't know why. So I just kind of ignored it. I said I could play the next game because I loved dodgeball. I wanted to play the next game. So I head out there, I played the next game. My head itched though, which I guess is common if you have like a lot of blood on it. Because I reached out for my head and I was bleeding bad. So I had to go. I showed my gym teacher, okay, and I showed him my hand, and it was bloody. And he said, these are the exact words that he said. And he could see that there was red on my hair too. So don't think that I just showed him my hand. He could see that I was bleeding pretty bad. And here's exactly what he said. You should go wash that off. So I go to the bathroom and I wash it off. And I think if he doesn't think it's a big deal, then it must not be a big deal. And so I just kind of left it alone the rest of the day. And at the end of the day, I realized how bad it hurt, 'cause it was hurting bad. And I told my teacher, but it was dismissal, and what can she do about it now? A little late for that, you know? So she said, I don't really remember what she said, but she said I should have told her earlier in the day. Which I'm a 4th grader, I guess I'm just not that smart. But what I did, I had to go home, and my mom found out about it, 'cause, you know, they're not gonna hold that I busted my head from my mom. So my mom was told, and I didn't need like anything serious like surgery, but I did need a staple in the head. And they say staples in the head don't hurt. They don't give you any anesthetic. They kind of just staple your head. And seeing how little it hurt, the staple in the head, I don't understand why people complain so much from a staple in the finger. I mean, I'm just saying. But anyway, so I got my staple in my head, and it hurt a bit, not much. It was like, the doctor said it would feel like a pinch, like a big pinch. It felt kind of like that, more so like a staple being jabbed into my head than a big pinch, but I guess whatever she wants to think. And my doctor was a girl, I believe. Don't really remember, but I think she was. I don't think I went to like my appointment doctor either. I think we actually might have gone to the ER for that too, but I hope we didn't, because that would have been a waste of the ER's time. Because I mean, I'm sure they have many people who run into bleachers at dodgeball games, you know? You know, the one thing I would really like about, but anyway, I'll finish the story real quick, then I'll tell you something else. So, I got a staple in my head, and yeah, it took like 3 weeks so I could finally get it back out. It was terrible having it in. When I got it out, it was actually really not painful at all. I was actually kind of like nervous because I thought it was going to hurt really bad, but it didn't hurt at all. Okay, now I'll tell you what I would really like about being a doctor. If I was a doctor, one thing I'd really like is all the stories that people brought about how they got hurt. Because you have no idea how many stories there could be. I mean, like, one guy could come in, he gets in a car accident and, like, I don't know, gets a huge cut across his face. Then another guy could come in, have the same looking cut, and say he tripped and stabbed himself with a knife while he was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. All the stories, I think that would be the best part about having that job. Otherwise, I'd hate it. Because I don't want to sit down for hours on end watching people possibly die. I mean, I think that would be the most depressing career ever. You might have parents that are doctors or something, and my dad actually also wanted me to be a doctor. And, I mean, I don't want to be a doctor. No way do I want to be a doctor. I mean, I can get plenty of stories watching YouTube videos anyway. Because commentators, when they, like, are doing some stuff that is boring, they will generally just give a story. So that was kind of my 2 cents on being a doctor. I would hate the job. I think it'd be like, I'd love to hear all the stupid stories that would come to me. Because there are so many stupid stories, like, so many. Like, one day you could get a story about a guy who breaks his leg riding his bike, and then the next day, you could get a story about a guy who breaks his nose in a gang fight. or anything, really. I mean, that's what I'd like. I like the stories that you could hear, how people, most of the time it's a very stupid story, how they actually broke a limb on their body, because they're just dumb, but some stories it could, like, really not be their fault that it happened, but then, I mean, I think a majority of the stories, it would be completely their fault, and they were just being stupid. But hey, I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, because I'm not a doctor. I'll be the first to admit that. I am no doctor. If I was a doctor, I'd be the kind of person to, like, mess up my first operation and probably, like, almost kill a person, you know? I mean, that sounds terrible that I would say that, but I probably would be that doctor. So, yeah. And I mean, I'm not saying, like, death isn't really a joke, even though nowadays, if you've never seen a death, whether on a movie or in person, you really have to open your eyes and see it, because, you know, we're coming to the point in, like, our world where death is a very, 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 very common thing. Like, you could walk out on the street right now and probably see, well, I really don't know where you live, but say you live in New York. That's a good example. You live in New York, you live in the hood. You could go out one day and just see a dead guy on the side of the road, and you might not even think twice about it, you might just keep walking. But then you live in somewhere where there's, like, rarely any deaths. You see a dead guy on the side of the road, you're thinking, oh, I need to help him. Then you realize, you know, he's dead. How are you going to help him? You can't really help him. You can bury him, maybe, but that's really it. So, you know, that's just what the world's coming to. More and more deaths. Now that abortion is legal, euthanasia is legal. If you don't know what euthanasia is, that is the killing of people who are old, or like, who, they call it mercy killing, pretty much, because they're saying, like, if a person has cancer, a terminal illness, and they know the person is going to die eventually, like, they really know it will happen, no doubt, they think they should kill it and save the person suffering. Kill it, and by kill it, I meant kill the person. I don't know why I said it. Shouldn't offend anyone, but still, I'm just clearing that up. So that's what they think. That's what mercy killing is. And they're so wrong, because you have no idea. They can know that it's gonna happen, but then if they don't kill that person still does have the ability to regain full control of health and everything and still live. They just don't know if it'll happen or not, even though they really do. They don't ever know if a person is going to die for sure. They can only think. And that way, what they think, that they shouldn't be able to decide if a person dies, even though they do have to have consent from a loved one, like a husband or a wife or a father or mother. But I mean, come on, like, we're really coming to the point where you can just kill a person with, like, a terminal disease like cancer. I mean, that's just, wow. What a wonderful world. That's the only song that could possibly describe it, you know? Like, wow. That's actually incredible. And, you know, abortion is legal, too. Yes, abortion. You can have, murder isn't legal, but it happens every day. Assassination happens. I'm trying to think of other, like, political issues that are legal. Like, euthanasia and mercy killing are the only two things I can think of. Besides, I have one other that I can think of, and I'm not being racist at all, because this is just how a country's made. But that's China. I don't know how it works anymore, because I read a book about it a long time ago, but I think that they're only allowed to have 2 kids. And if they have a 3rd kid, the kid either must be aborted, or it has to be hidden in houses for years and years and years and years and years and years, its entire life. Because because if the government of China sees it even once, the kid might as well be dead, because they will kill it on the spot if they see it. So I don't know what that is really called. I think that's just called communism, to be honest, but I really don't know. I know that that is allowed, that people do die every day from it. Well, I don't know if people die every day from communism, but I'm sure that some people do. I really don't know. I'm not that well educated. If I knew I was going to be talking about this, I probably would have written myself a little cheat sheet, but I didn't. Because I hate having that kind of thing. Like, some people that can write a little piece of paper about everything they'll talk about in a video, I can't do that. I'd rather ramble on and on and on and on and on for hours about random stuff, you know? Because if I actually really think about what I'm going to talk about, I mean, it kind of takes the live feeling away from it, I think. What is that, like, water glitching standing there? Okay. Let's just get this obsidian. Obsidian. I'm hoping to get 20 pieces. Like, that suit me just fine. 20. I'm going to get out as much as I can, though. Okay, how much do I have? 34. I'm also attempting not to completely ruin my water source. Think I can finish it up? Think I can? I think I can. I can. Huh. Okay. That's all the obsidian I should be needing for now, at least. It'll make me an obsidian skull, possibly a second one too. So I want a, wait, how many? Yeah, 50. That'll make me 2 obsidian skulls. Well, why I would need 2? I would need 1 to make a cobalt shield into an obsidian cobalt shield, of course. That is the technical word for it. And I need another one for an obsidian horseshoe. And the cobalt shield isn't so much necessary now as it will be a lot later on. Because later on you do need that cobalt obsidian shield. I'm just gonna call it that, cobalt obsidian shield. So yeah, I'm almost to the underworld, I think. I hit lava level, which is pretty good, I guess. I'd say I have another bunch of blocks till I get to the bottom, and this will be so much easier as soon as I get a lucky horseshoe, which doesn't come until after I get probably at least some shadow, probably until I get at least a molten pickaxe. I'd say, if I had to make a bet on it. I think I'm just gonna have to use a mini shark and somehow make tons of money. I don't know how I'm gonna make money though. And I need more obsidian for hellstone. That's so good, you know. What happened to it? Where is it? That sounded probably really British. I don't know why that sounded British to me, but it did. So it must have been British. Oh my god. I am kind of tired. I went to bed kind of late last night-ish. I saw the Hunger Games with a few friends. And I got up pretty early. I got up at like, I think 7:30-ish. It's 9 right now, by the way. 9:10. I have stuff to do at about noon, so I have 3 more hours to record stuff. This video has only been about half an hour long, so oh, what is that? Can y'all tell what? Oh, I actually hit some amethyst too. It's pretty good. Let's bring this down to, I think that's emerald, but I could, just as I said just a second ago, I need money. So going in, oh snap, are you kidding me? How much money do I have? Oh, that's not that bad. I don't really mourn over losing that, but I still don't want to die. I'm really far down. Okay. head up here. Please don't die. Thank you. Let's see what it is. Emerald? Yeah. It is emerald. Which is fine with me. Emerald is not half as good as diamond would be. Which is what I thought it was when I first saw it. But whatever. Money is money, you know. You ever heard that saying, money is money? I have. I've said that saying a few times, you know. It's a pretty good saying. I didn't make it up though, which doesn't say much, but still. I also kind of want to make a mob grinder. And those are so much easier to make than in Minecraft. Because in Minecraft, gosh. I don't know why that came to me, but it was really because I can make a mob grinder in this game in like 5 minutes. But in Minecraft, it took me like 5 hours to make my mob grinder. Which did actually get me about 6 stacks of 64 bones, 6 stacks of 64 gunpowder. 6 stacks of 64 feathers. I think it got me about 64 ender pearls. This was in 1.7.3, and then I converted to 1.8, by the way. Oh, this is the underworld. Let's do this. Come on, please give me your book. Please, I would love you forever. No book. Okay. Scared of the stuff I don't need. Iron ore. Clay block, silt block, amethyst. Are you kidding me? What a good time to show up. And I picked it all back up. What are you doing? I'm gonna kill you. I'm so unprepared for this. And oh, there's a voodoo demon. I should go get that. I know I should get it. And I still just stay here throwing away all the stuff I don't need. Because I just don't want it right now. I don't want that. Okay, let's go kill that voodoo demon. I see nothing good coming from this right now. I'm not even gonna lie and say I think I'm gonna do great in here. If I had to make a bet, I'd say I'm dead in about 10 seconds. But I'm going to leave with a guide voodoo doll. Yeah. Are you kidding me? No. No, 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 no. The weakest thing in the underworld. Let's see, can I do anything not to die? Oh, I don't even have an obsidian shield. An obsidian skull, do I? So if I walk on it, yeah. Oh my gosh, that is so bad. I better head back up then. It's good that I finally made it to the underworld, but no obsidian skull, you can't do anything. Let's head back up. Let's quickly make an obsidian skull, then head back down, because I want to get down there real quick before I end the episode, which I'm not really ending anytime soon. I'm just saying. What should I take out? Wait, what kind of obsidian skull did I make? Warding, yes. I'm scared of that. Huh. Well, do I need a band of star power? I have nothing to use for mana anyway, so no, I don't. Let's put this in there though. Just the same, I mean. Let's head to this merchant and sell this stuff. Decent amount of money right there. Let's head back down and let's get that shooting star first. Because I have very, 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 very little mana now that I've taken out my 2 arcane items. Okay, I'm giving it my all now not to die while I'm jumping down here. Okay. Sorry, I was focusing. I'm trying not to die, as I just said 2 seconds ago. Mushroom Kingdom. Maybe I'll eventually go back there and try to get some mushroom grass seeds. Make my own Mushroom Kingdom, you know? By the way, if you haven't... Goldfish. That could be kind of useful. If you haven't seen the Hunger Games, by the way, you really need to. Okay. and I'm here. Okay. Let's hop down. Can I walk on it now? Yes. Let's just go around and collect all this stuff. I'd lie and say that you're not on my mind, but I go out. Are you kidding? Wow, they couldn't have made it more unstable right there. Let's get that. Let's head back down here. Yes, Hellfire Forge. That's what I wanted. Sweet. Did I get any wall? Good, I don't want it. Let's head up. So this time I'm just gonna go through these, loot them. If I can, I'll get as much hellstone as I can. But as you know, each of them drops half a bucket of lava, which is somewhat dangerous because you know it's a bucket of lava. And I'm getting some hellfire arrows, which isn't that bad. I'll get one more just in case, because you know you never know. Let's get rid of that. I think I'm doing pretty good. I hope I don't lag very much, because I am lagging a bit now. But that's probably because I'm just rendering everything. No, I'm not rendering a video right now. It's probably because I'm... Are you kidding me? Oh, that is terrible. Wow. Oh man, I'm actually like really depressed that just happened. Would you like to know how it happened? Let's see how much money I lost. 19 whole entire silver. Now, would you like to know how that happened? Okay, I'll tell you. How that happened. So, I jumped, and the lag literally did kill me. After I jumped, lag made so that I couldn't use my cloud in a bottle and my rocket boots. So lag did actually kill me. Yeah, I hate lag. What a jerk. Now I've got a lot of stuff that I can store though. I'm taking that out. Getting rid of that. No, I'll keep the Hell Forge actually. Get rid of that. This can go with my ammo down there. Blink root goes right there. Obsidian goes in here. Why do I have 15 amethyst? So this also is going to have the underworld stuff too. It's not from the underworld though. Guide doodled. Because I know good and well I'm not going to be killing the guide right now. Wait, heal? No. Waste of money. How much? 1 gold, 80 silver. Decent money, but I'm probably going to make a mob trap with that eventually, so nah. A good money way though is to farm those in the dungeon. That is good money right there. Gotta be more careful about the drops. No. There. Let's head down a bit further. Okay, I'm at the mushroom field. I'm almost there-ish. Almost at the big lava field, more like, but... yeah, I knew I was going to get hurt by that. Here, I'll let myself heal. Huh. I'd tell y'all another story, but I really can't think of one. So, I'll tell you, I'm tired. I'm gonna make this about, I think, an hour episode. Then I'm gonna go record some Minecraft or some Happy Wheels or something like that. I really don't know. Or I might go and lay down and watch TV. We'll just see what I feel like doing. I kinda wanna make one more video. I kinda wanna make a RuneScape video, to be honest. What could I do in RuneScape? I can make an update video, because a lot has changed since my last intro video. Huh. I think I might start doing update videos for RuneScape every, what day is it? It's Thursday. I think I'm gonna start doing update videos for RuneScape every Thursday from like now for eternity, you know? Cause I want to make RuneScape videos, I really do. I want to make videos like PK videos, stuff like that. The one reason I haven't made any is like money for RuneScape. You need, I don't want to lose my entire bank and then have nothing. So I'm not going to, so that's why I haven't made any of the videos. Wow, that was a big jump. I'm not gonna be stupid and kill myself again. Let's head up here. Sorry, I'm concentrating on not dying. Because when you first go here, so unprepared. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? What a jerk. Also, they only come out when you're not ready. When you're ready and you're holding a sword, they will never come out. Like, watch. I'll show you. Oh. Well, he won't let you kill him. Thank you. I don't know if it's smart that I'm here first, but it might be. Or it might be better for me to be at, you know, the, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I'm sure it was important, though. I'm like that. I don't think very much. Are you kidding? I didn't even see that. Didn't even see that. Why am I using that? Harpoon. Doing very little damage, so I'll go to my green face saber. Yes. I think that this game is very, 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 very well made. That sounds really stupid, I know, but it is. Really, this is the only game. This is not the only game that I think is really, really, really well made, but it's a really good game. Let's get this hellstone. Okay, now head down. Let's get that. Okay. Now let's head back here. And just sink it down a bit. Okay. I'll also sink that down. Now I'm good to break through that. God, that other thing looks terrible. This game's like Mario. Okay, and when I say that, it is nothing like Mario. I meant that only that it is 2D. This game is 10 times better than Mario. Oh wow, I was lucky. Okay. I think I'm gonna end this episode in about 10 minutes-ish. I think I'll end the episode after I die in the underworld. I'll heal up. I'm not a fool, I know, but I tried to get to fool. And I'm going to end the episode as soon as I'm done. I need a key for that chest, I guess. Don't have a key, though. Oh. I'm trying to get, like, as much as a hellstone as I can. even if that isn't much. Which it isn't. I only get it at the edge because it can just go through the wall to me. I got wall hack. If you don't have this game, you really need to get it. I was smart and I got it during Christmas time when it was like, I think it was like $5 instead of 10. I know it's not a big difference, but if you have to like argue with your parents into getting you a game, the lower the money, the more they'll be inclined to do it. But then I'll tell you right now, they will probably not do it if how you spend your day is at a computer desk, just sitting there. Like, I don't know what you'd be doing. You could be playing RuneScape, you could be doing really anything, but they'll probably be very uninclined to do it if that's all you do with your time already, you know? I mean, you gotta do something with your life. Whoops. Lag. That was lag too. Like, I might sound like I'm blaming everything on lag, but that one actually was lag. I wouldn't have done something that stupid if it wasn't for lag. Let's head down here and hope for something good. Nothing. That stinks. Okay. So, I'm going to die soon, I hope, because I'm tired, and I have other stuff to record, and I'm lagging so bad. Ending the episode would be a good thing right now. I'm lagging so bad, I can't really even see my sword swinging at this point. I'm the kind of person, I hate dying though. Even if it's like only gonna lose me about 5 silver. Hate dying. Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna go. I mean, I'm just gonna end the recording here. I mean, sorry, but I'll carry on next time. How much hellstone did I get? 23. That's not gonna be good for anything. But I'll store it anyway. I'll store it right next, right there, where my meteorite is. So I'll see y'all next time. Show your support by liking, favoriting, commenting on the video. You can say what you want to say. Tell me if you have anything you want me to do next time, and I will actually read the comments before next video. Let me know, and I will try to do that. If not, I think I'll probably go and I'll try to, I don't know. I could do a lot of different things. I'll probably, if I don't get told anything, which I'm sure I won't, I'll probably just, go back down to the underworld, see how far I can get. Maybe make an obsidian skin potion so that I'll do better. Getting hellstone. Get more mana would be hopeful. Maybe going to the dungeon for some better items. I don't really know what I'll do, but I will do something. So I will see y'all next time on Terraria Training. Bye.